In this video, we'll be looking at Lewis structures. Lewis structures are diagrams that show the bonding between atoms of a molecule and the lone pairs of electrons that exist in the molecule. Most atoms want a full outer shell of 8 electrons. This is called the octet rule. Exceptions to the octet rule are boron and beryllium. They are stable with less than 8 electrons in the outer shell. Hydrogen and helium can only have 2 electrons in the outer shell. So these are the rules for drawing Lewis structures. Number 1. Count up the total number of valence electrons of all atoms in the molecule. Number 2. Calculate the total number of electrons that are needed for each atom to have a full outer shell. That's 8 for most atoms and 2 for hydrogen. Number 3. Subtract the result of step 1 from the result of step 2. This is the total number of shared or bonding electrons. Number 4. Assign 2 bonding electrons to each bond in the molecule. Number 5. Fill the octets of all the atoms in the molecule. Number 6. If bonding electrons remain, assign them in pairs, making some of the bonds double or triple bonds. So let's try an example. Let's draw the Lewis structure for CH4, methane. Carbon has 4 valence electrons, hydrogen has 1. The total number of valence electrons in the molecule is 8. Carbon needs 8 electrons, hydrogen needs 2. So that's a total of 16. Subtract 16 from 8, and that equals the number of bonding electrons. So you put carbon as the central atom, you put a pair of electrons in each bond, and that gives us the Lewis structure of methane. Sometimes you'll see it written like this. This straight line represents a single covalent bond, so either one is okay. Here's some Lewis structures for you to try. Draw Lewis structures for the following molecules: HCl, CH3Cl, and NH3. Use the rules from the previous slide, and you can pause the video, and when you've tried the Lewis structures, play the video again, and the following slide will show you the answers. So you can pause it now. And here's the answers. Make sure that you show all the valence electrons on the chlorine atom. That's a common mistake that students make. So this one here and this chlorine here. You can show the bond between the atoms as 2 dots or as a straight line. Actually, it's more common to see it drawn as a straight line like this.